Hi everyone, thanks for joining. It's Ray with Tarot Living. There is a type of reading that I'll sometimes do where I remove the court cards actually, because I'm not as interested in what the personality piece is for this particular one. And I actually separate out the majors. So here I have the majors, and then I've got all the minors. And so I have them in a separate pile. And some people do not like to separate their deck into sections. I'm a big fan of it, and other people are not, and that's totally fine. I'll actually separate them out into sections, or sometimes I'll even separate the court cards out if I want to know what specific energy they need to bring to the table for a particular project, and I'll actually have them pick a court card specifically for that, and then they pull the other cards for the other aspects of it. And then of course I do many readings where they're all together. So I do some of both, but I do sometimes separate them out. So the major arcana are separated and the minors are separated. And the reason that I've done this is because what I want to know from the majors is what specific focus spiritually and psychologically are they dealing with? What is the archetypal energy that they're bringing to the table that they're working with right at the moment? And then I want to pull one card, and you can also pull two, but I'm just going to do one and one I think today. And you pull one minor arcana, which is going to tell you where the person is really having manifestation in the physical realm in life, because we know that the minors are about events, circumstances, the physical world. So I'm trying to use both to show how do these two cards relate to each other. So what is the archetypal energy that you're bringing to the table from a major arcana level, and then what is the actual physical events or circumstances that you're facing right now. So sometimes I'll do this, and I'm actually going to pick a minor or a major, and that's the one I'm going to pick right there. And then I'm going to pick a minor, and that's the one I'm going to pick right there. So the major, okay, we got the Devil card, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is great. So the Devil card and the Seven of Pentacles. So what jumps out at me right away is that the Devil is actually ruled by Capricorn, and Capricorn is related to Saturn, and this card is Saturn in Taurus. So we know that Saturn is somehow relating to these particular cards. So the archetypal energy that you're carrying around right now is that Devil card, which I sometimes relate to, you know, temptation or attachment, something within the physical world you are involved, your energy is involved with, which is not necessarily, if you're on that same path for long, is not necessarily going to bring you to the results that you want. So I want you to think about this for a second. This is how I often describe the Devil card in relation to, you know, some of the difficulties with the Devil card and how you can see the opposite. So this is ruled by Capricorn, and the World card is ruled by Saturn. Okay, and so Capricorn and Saturn rules Capricorn astrologically. So they have association and very much similarity in terms of their characteristics. So he's Capricorn. And the World card is ruled by Saturn. So if you think about it, they have a relationship. But the World card talks about the fact that you have manifested so well that you have reached the point of fulfillment and conclusion of whatever it is that you're working on. So you've actually utilized your ability to manifest to the best potential possible. The Devil card is ruled by Capricorn, again, relates the same to the same energy, similar, not the same, but similar energy, but you're using it or not using it in the best way possible. So you're actually getting stuck, and you're getting bound, and you're getting bonded to things and situations that are actually not good for you, and you are not able to manifest in a flowing way that will take you to the end of conclusion. And note that if you think about the three stages that we can look at in the major arcana, I don't want to get into great detail, but you can separate them out from 1 to 7, from 8 to 14, and then 15 to 21. So the 15 to 21 route is really about that spiritual development toward oneness, to the source, the world representing the end of that. The Capricorn is the beginning of that road from the 15 to 21. So if you're looking at Capricorn being the beginning, he's being challenged. Your ego is being challenged and tested. It's like, how attached are you to things that are not going to take you down the road that you really want to be and really want to go? You are not able to manifest well if you are attached to things that are holding you back. If you're chained to something, you're not able to manifest well. So the card typically means that you have some kind of self-bondage, that you have attached yourself to something that doesn't allow you to move forward, that you're bonded to things that aren't necessarily good for you, that you're feeling drawn and attached to, whether it be, power, sex, lust, money, all of the things that we can get caught up on a physical level that delay us in moving forward and actually manifesting fully, and also delay us in moving in terms of our spiritual development, shall we say. So the Devil card is just really about, that I'm bound to something that I could get out of, but I'm not perceiving things in the best way, and so therefore I'm held back. And the Seven of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus, and Saturn is all about, working hard, putting up structures and limits and really wanting to move ahead, but doing so very slowly, and also questioning yourself along the way sometimes. And that card will notoriously talk about the fact that this person has toiled a great deal and they've worked on a project, but they're having to now stand back and reevaluate because they have not yet been able to fully harvest or fully manifest everything that has come from this project. So the fact that you're not able to fully manifest and the fact that you're bound with these chains are showing me that this person is actually at a standstill right now, and that they are having potentially some self-doubt, potentially some self-limitation, some self-binding, that they're not able to fully move forward with full manifestation and full harvesting of everything that they can be and everything that they want to create. So if a person pulled these two cards, I'd be talking to them about, how are you holding yourself back? Are you not believing in yourself? Are you attaching yourself to things that are taking you off track of getting to where you want to be? Because Seven of Pentacles really says, I want to harvest that. I want to take that off the tree. I want to harvest it. But I'm not able to do that right at this moment. So there's a delay. So we usually talk about a delay and that patience is required. But the problem is that if you pull the Devil card with that, you may actually not be able to harvest it until you figure out what it is that you are attaching yourself to that's not going to be the best thing for you, or that you're figuring out how you're self-limiting, or what you're doing that's taking you off track, that's not keeping you on the road that you want to be on. So if somebody pulled those two cards, that's going to tell me a lot in terms of that they're carrying around that archetype energy that may be delaying them or causing them some kind of difficulty of moving forward. So I hope that helps in terms of interpretation of cards, and it's just a free flow of interpretation. You can do the same. So try these out. On the last video I did just a 2-card draw, and then this one is a major arcana and a minor arcana. So go ahead and give it a try, and for goodness sake, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching Tarot Living. Take care.